Yeah. Hello, Subject P7. I do not know how it is that you are always the one to get here first, but here you are, the first again. As on NG, how's it going, dude? Crinkle Hater, third person in, how's it going, brother? Siren's Burner, how's it going? Miss Krinkels, Rat Gabriel's, Italian Grun 5, Rottenbacher, Lemon Soda Fizz O, The Cloudy Abyss, Rusted Chainsaw, Swirl Beast, it's Tuesday night. What are you guys doing? Can't stay long, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah, you got shit to do. I understand that. Rizzybot, how's it going? Paloma Kokita. Spike Shark Gaming. Turrican. Pigeon Lord. I will not rest until I've pronounced all of your names incorrectly. What are you doing? I'm sitting here about to do some more keyframing on this ridiculous cartoon. I missed so many streams. No, you didn't, dude. They've all been the same. Like the last dozen streams have been identical. You've missed very little. I'm good. How about you? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm quite all right. I think my elbow's feeling a little bit better. The climbing really kind of beating this shit up. I need to get health insurance so I can ask a doctor about it, you know? Because, like, it feels generally fine, but at the, like, halfway through a climbing workout, I start really feeling pain, and it's slowing me down. Guess what? I got my Sheriff plushie today. He arrived early in the morning, so that means you had all day with the dude. That's awesome. Today in a shirt I see. What? I'm allowed to change. Is that bizarre to you? Polybius was here. Hi. Ratgate, gonna tell me son. Anders, Virginia, saying hello and hi, as well as 38 EU swoof. Sure. Are you gonna talk about the Super Mall mod? I'm gonna wait till it cooks a little while longer, cause son of a bitch. You know, it's being played. Dark Signal and them are fixing things. I kind of want to let it just kind of gestate for another another couple weeks. I figure by the time this cartoon is done, I'm going to take a look in there. I'm going to finally take a look. I'm giving it time. I want to sit down and just eat this thing clean once it's out. So I'm waiting for the next plushie drop. That's Church and George, and I'm just kind of trying to shake the makeshift tree to make it happen. Like right now, that's actively what I'm doing, like hitting it with hammers and shit. Pay attention to me. I must have fallen on like their slow track or something, because they don't respond to my emails immediately anymore. Either that or they're fucking buried, you know, like with work, because everything's changed this year. So sorry, I gotta take this. Maybe later. John Phone is calling. Yeah, he's got a lot to fucking talk about. Alright. I think me blathering for how long has it been? 30 minutes of just me fucking running my goddamn mouth. No one follows me for the things I say. They follow me for the things I post. So let's get to making something I could post. By moving this little body around. Have you heard of the game on Steam called Peak? Yes, I've heard of it. And my Phasmophobia group doesn't play Phasmophobia anymore. They play Peak, and I'm a little upset. Is there any info on when Church and George are coming to Makeshift? Yeah, I keep asking them about that, like, because the commercial's done. So, it's just a matter of them getting back to me. They're busy dudes, I get it. I only come here for chat. Sometimes I forget that you're here too. That's actually kind of the way to do it. the streamer is always kind of like a sideshow to the chat, and I feel like that's kind of standard. When do you think we'll be able to make custom arena stages? I don't know. We'll talk about that. Subway Surfers. What's Subway Surfers? I don't know what the joke is. That's a big question, chaps. I'm not answering that. I don't have the lung power to answer that. I have to save all my old man energy just to get this stupid cartoon, like, you know, rolling along. Should get an animated gif of Sisyphus pushing that stupid rock and put it right over my face. It's the mobile game that people overlay with other videos to keep your attention. Oh no, that's good. Okay. Got some meandering here to attend to. Would you ever bring back the To Be Damned plushie? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. But I will show you something cool. Make ship madness. Here's a link. Here you can see that doc is right there. You could click bring it back, show them your email address, and they might listen. I don't know. I'm not their master. I don't hold their chain. But they put that as a channel for you to talk to them. So maybe they'll respect the communication. Was Pop and Crank? Oh, not much, man. Melvorks. I like that name. That's cool. It's like an alien name. Everything is sold out. Yeah, because they've run their course. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is run in batches, so you have to kind of like click the bring it back and express interest in a return to form. Krinkels Hater is here, Redenton. They were actually the third person in the chat. What's up, Raiden? Hayden? What's up, King? Can you tell me why Mag Agent Torture has big nails in his face? Because someone nailed big nails in his face, dude. Did he put those there to aura farm? Jesus Christ. I like the word aura farm. I like it because there isn't like what's the 90s equivalent to aura farming? The word, the term, not like the act. Aura farming, like you're just, you know, hyping yourself up. Aura farm is 2 words. Yeah, yes. Swag, swag consolidation, maybe. Drop today, the Mag Agent 5 head sprite. Fuck yeah, brother. I wasn't alive in the 90s. God damn it. God damn it. I need to retire. I'm too old for this shit. I've got things to do. Corn on the Rob, I am very sorry that you experienced that in grade 4. I couldn't even imagine seeing what was on Newgrounds as a 4th grader. That's fucking wild. She needs to shut up. I was exposed to madness at 7 years old by going down a Flash rabbit hole. You kids. Man, you kids are lucky. You had the coolest shit growing up. I had to wait till I was like old to like start, you know, using the fucking internet. How many frames remains for this animation? Johnny, I don't know. I've never known. Why are you asking me if I've never known? I've never expressed a knowledge that even relates to that, Johnny. I'm going to put you in the background of my gaming. I wonder if that's what all of you guys are doing. Like, you know, we got 67 fucking people here. Yeah, Johnny. But, yeah, we got 67 people here. How many of you are actually watching attentively or just putting me on in the background? Because I watch the stuff in the background a lot. I'm doing both. You can't do both. Yes, I can't. No! Alright, you know what? I'm going to start arguing with you guys real hard. I don't want that. That cat's getting ridiculous, ain't she? I need to sleep. Sleeping's more important. You just had a bad dream that I delete all my animations and go touch grass. Oh, perish the thought. I suppose I should figure out what the hell's happening with this guy with the baton before this body goes flying around. God, what a junk-ass animation. Sorry that you have to watch me just be bad at this. Like, this is ridiculous. So he's on cue to figure out where the hell he's gonna fall, so I gotta finally make some commitments with this guy. Do you ever dream? Have you ever dreamed that you accidentally deleted an entire anime? No. I don't have dreams about my computer or my phone or really technology in general. I think it's because like technology really wasn't that prevalent. Not technology like this. I was like, when I was 7 years old, I was playing with a Commodore 64. And that wasn't as richly a neuron frying kind of experience, you know? It was just colorful bullshit on the screen. Today, this shit is like antagonistic, you know? What do you dream about? Wait, shit. Let me dig up the old dream journal. Okay, actually, the one I had last night, and it's a good thing I started writing these down because, like, they're vaporous. They fucking go away in no time. So you gotta kind of like snag them and write them down. Very active dreams last night. I was in a hotel with a lot of familiar faces. I got a real good layout of the second floor where I spent most of the time. Alarmingly, I was in possession of half a bottle of some kind of flavored alcohol. I didn't drink it, but I was certainly in possession of it and protective of it. That's right, I had a dream last night that I was relapsing. It was a very anxiety-inducing dream. You know, just to dump out my trauma folder at you guys. Blah, 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 blah. The whole dream definitely felt like an abstract reflection of shit I've done before, eerily so, like right on the nose with it. So, like, yeah, last night I had to dream about a whole bunch of things I had done, all mashed together in one single narrative. So, like, you know, since you asked. It wasn't a nightmare, it was a dream. Oh shit, King with 400 bits, thank you. There's a Sanford behind you, that's impossible. There can't possibly be. You most certainly did not dream of that, Alex. Mr. Man, what you think of the funny mall thing Signal made? I think it fucking rules, and in a couple weeks, once some of the bugs are ironed out, I want to get in there and play it on stream. Did you check? Did you check indeed? How can she slap? Did you slap? How can she slap? Sup, Zip? I regret typing that, Mr. Man. Mr. Man has given me 10 tens of bits. Hi, Krinkely. I regret typing that. I regret you typing that too. But thank you for the bits. See, look, now people are asking me about my nightmares. This is what you guys get. You ask me about something, I cut it loose a little bit, and now I'm going to be hearing about it for a while. This is it. This is my life now, based on one person asking a question. 10 tens of bits. Thank you. I have a question about the Nevadian climate. Is it cold or warm? This is unexplored. I don't really think about it too often, and none of the characters seem to mention it, so I presume room temperature everywhere. Might be a side effect of video games from the eras I was growing up in, not having much of a temperature to them. Hey, is the two soda cans fizzy for each other? I think I know what you're actually asking, Reedington, and just ask. Just ask. Oh shit. King, gifting 2 tier 1 subs for a total of 8. Thank you. That's going to Wipo _ and Creepy YD. Azon, what the fuck, dude? 1,500 bits? That's way too many bits. But thank you. I will consume them all. Hey, Stinky Crinky, I do not regret typing this in the slightest. You shouldn't. Mr. Man with 300 bits, Mr. Bit Beam. You guys are way too fucking generous. My cup is full. You're good. You're good. The job is done. Thank you. I will cherish these bits forever. Is it Krinkels? Will the zombies return in 13? No. 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 I don't like the zombies anymore. I'm tired of playing with them. How much lunch will this buy? Wait. What's going on? Pipe train? No. Let's see here. That is 2,401 bits. Oh, hell yeah. I can get like a big ass sandwich, bag of chips, soda, and have enough left over to, I don't know, a tub of yogurt for dinner. I'll work on the gains, you know? Protein is protein. I found the Greek yogurt's kind of one of the better proteins. And the weird part is like so much of yogurt has like either no protein to speak of or a shitload of it. And Yeah, but going by brand is tough because, you know, sometimes people will just be like, here's big old tub of Greek yogurt, and you check the back and it's like 4 grams of protein per serving. What's going on? Because the next one over here, it's like 15. Are you going to do silent mode today too? Only if you guys get tired of me talking. I'm looking to get back into exercising regular. Do you have any advice for out of shape fellas to figure it out? Just fucking do it, man. Don't talk about it. In fact, that's my advice. Don't talk about it. My reasoning for not talking about it is because talking about it carries with it a level of satisfaction, like you've made a plan, like, oh boy, here we go, tomorrow's the day. Stop doing that. Like, just don't do that. Don't let yourself feel anything until you've actually started doing it. Yeah, I know I'm right. You know, I mean, people like, oh boy, I'm going to do it. Tomorrow's the day. I'm even going to buy some exercise equipment, put it in my basement, and never use it. But I thought about it. I'm a good boy point. You know, like, and this is just the trap we all fall into. I'm not being disparaging. Every human being fucking does this. So awareness of this proclivity, I guess we'll call it, is going to be what you use to swat it out of the air when it comes at you. I love beef jerky. It's too expensive. Yeah, that's why I haven't eaten beef jerky, and I can't remember the last time I had beef jerky. Oh, shit. White Wind 24 with 49 months. We are less than 2 months away from MD25. Expectations? For me? I have no expectations. And hello, Mr. K in chat. Hi. I may or may not go for a walk tomorrow. Yeah, you can say I'm a bodybuilder. I mean, yeah. It's like the fucking people who leave wet exercise equipment in their car so that they can drum up a conversation whenever someone sees it. Go fuck over it. A hype chest? What's that do? Is he doing like this? Or is it more of like a... What's my favorite sandwich meat? Prosciutto, I think? Was that what you call it? That like kind of older, funkier kind of meat? Makes for really good sandwiches with provolone. I don't know what a hype chest is. It just says choo choo and then like I get a funny emote every time. This one is respectfully no. I don't know what that does for me. I don't know what that does for you. They're just two words put together in my face. I'm 44, evil EMG. Choo choo, back to school, bud. King, you're cut off. That's 1,000 bits. You've given me way too many sandwich meats. Good luck with the keyframing. I'm gonna drip. Bye, chat. Get yourself something nice with this moolah. I will. No, you can count on it. In fact, I might even do it tonight. Thank you very much, dude. You've earned a 5K bits badge. You're crazy. You're out of your fucking mind. But thank you, dude. I really do mean that. So you see what I'm doing here? Little homeboy without the head. He's gonna get hit by that guy who's been punched by Hank, and he's gonna shove him back at Hank, who's gonna like ah. And during that time, I think the hammer half mag is gonna come down on the shover, because team killing is hilarious. Chips for dinner? Don't eat chips, dude. It's not food. Well, you can eat chips, just it's not food, man. Can't eat it for dinner. That was the most emotive you've been when? It's so sure the same way you can't have popsicles for breakfast. Was your opinion influenced by Joey? Who? My opinion was influenced by the fact that it's not fucking food. I boiled down my dietary advice because I'm not like a fitness guy. Like I like to lift weights, but like when people ask me for fitness advice, it's like don't eat, like only eat food, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Don't eat shit that's not food, and you'll be fine." Varg, oh, all my opinions come from Varg. Let's just say it. Like I don't like aliens either. I gotta say, his anti-alien shtick like had me fucking rolling around on the couch. I couldn't help it. It was so goddamn funny, and I don't even really know why. Anti-alien alarm is the fact that it's insane. The fact that it's coming from the fact that he was playing Voices of the Void. He's got a funny accent. It's a ridiculous thing to be this scared of. It's wonderful. It's just this perfect little joke. And it's not even that funny. What if a nuke bomb? Protective shield. No aliens. And then he starts going on about like Draculas and shit. It's great. Usually when people like make the mistake of calling me smart or clever, I remember that this is the shit that makes me laugh. It's not. It's even funnier that it was shot into outer space. Yes! It's already past the Oort cloud. No, mommy. No, Dracula. How did you actually discover Newgrounds in 1999? Well, 2456 D8. As it turns out, I got to participate in the Once Upon a Time on Newgrounds documentary, inside of which I talk about that at length. So I guess you'll just have to wait till that comes out, right? When will Project Nexus 2 be released on console? I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that, and I apologize for that, Nightstorm. Surely I'm making good choices tonight. Hassan, have you been drinking? Maybe I have to cut you off too. Because you guys have so far given me like, what, 50 gazillion bits? Let's count them. 3,000, 1,400, 1,400, about 5,000 bits. That's $50. That's a week of groceries for me. Well, you can relax. You bought me plenty of food, dude. Thank you very much. I have to, even though I'm out of money. I spent on Deltarune plushies. Oh man, yeah. Maybe relax. Maybe relax. You're in a good spot. Well, I can't do anything to put Madness Project Nexus 2 on console. I don't have that power. I'm not the coder. I'm not the one who actually breathed life into it. Damn, someone revving up their automobile. Yeah, the dude who lives across the street's a big bike dude, so he's always messing with it. Like, I don't think he's driven it away in, like, weeks. He just keeps messing with it. Which, I mean, sounds like kind of my role, so I respect that. That man Sanford. He was Barack Obama. I have no idea how Project Nexus would work on a phone. Stop playing games on your phone. Phones weren't meant to play games. Stop it. Just slap that shit right out of your hands. That phones are meant to make funny sounds. You are correct. Yeah, basically that's the front and back of what they do. I used to play mobile games, but I got tired of them. Just wasn't as fun as playing on PC or console. Yeah, exactly. It's a compromise. Like, it's not as satisfying. It takes up exactly as much of your time as it would otherwise. So, like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, yeah, because the games that were made on Game Boy were designed for the platform of the Game Boy. Mobile games are just these weird compromises, and it's just nasty, you know? I'm sure there are some people who've made games on the mobile phones that are like really, really fucking cool and compelling and interesting and make best use of the format, but like, I ain't seen it. Sort of like why the Steam Deck, like, I got one and I don't like it. So it just reminds me that it sucks. Like, boy, don't you wish you were playing this on your PC? Yeah. Fuck off. Like. So when you're playing is that the anime horse girl thing? I'm not playing that. Maybe I'll play it on my Steam Deck. Maybe that's the game made for the Steam Deck. You can use your preferred gamepad on your smartphone, but that's not the universal feature devs can count on. Yeah, absolutely. You're completely right. When you develop for a platform, you have to develop for the minimal version of that platform, and then work up from there. And yeah, we didn't do that. What if you go insane? What if I go insane? My life would get a lot more interesting, that's for sure. I'd probably just go places and do things. You know, like just vanish. That's kind of like where my mind keeps going from time to time. Like, what if I just left? What if I just got in a car, rented a car, just drove, I don't know, where the fuck ever? I understand that's not a unique kind of thought. Would you be a laughy insane or screamy insane? There's more varieties of insane. Doesn't matter how far you go, your problems would catch up to you. Ebola, they wouldn't catch up to me. They'd be there with me because I'm the fucking problem. I've realized this moving across the country several times. The desire still exists. Sedated while playing on a Game Boy. Who the hell comes up with something like that? I want a Game Boy that kills me. Hook it up with the Canadian healthcare system so I can be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Johnny, you don't need to be so violently hostile towards Android phones. It's not that serious, bro. I'm aware that you've wanted to see how I'd look as a maid. Nah. I wouldn't even fake my death. And I don't think I could afford to move to Switzerland. That's fucking expensive. Hope you're having a lovely day. I really am. Sun's shining. I got to be around in it a whole lot. Rode my bike like an asshole a whole lot. Went climbing a lot. Then I animated a bunch of Madness 13. And now I'm here animating this. This has been my day. It's been pretty fucking cool. Wouldn't moving anywhere be expensive? I'm pretty sure I could get a single wide in a trailer park somewhere and just vanish for like $30,000-$40,000. What's the housing market look like in trailer parks? Wait, not Madness 13. What am I talking about? I was working on Experiment 2 all day. Got my wires crossed because Swain and I have been talking a lot about like what needs to happen before 13 happens. At least 100K? Really? To get yourself into a single wide on a trailer park? Really? 100? Damn. Old man is out of touch. Trailer parks are competitive. Yeah, that's why I thought they'd be cheap. I'm a big fan of Madness Combat. Keep making it. You can count on that, buddy. So long as blood flows through my veins, there will be cartoons. I'm made of this stuff. It's... Trailer parks are supposed to be like a last resort. For like a semi-permanent resident, yes. If you want to play real hard mode, you'd always get a van and just live in that. Trailer parks have skyrocketed. That's fucking insane. I don't know, because that was always my backup. Like, and I haven't thought about it in a long time. Like, you know, just trailer park, state job, just fucking vanish. Okay, I'll tend to that in just a second. Well, I gotta thank you because this is money for the prize pool. Just a Silly Ghoul has donated a bunch more to the prize pool, adding it to the pot. Well, we're gonna add it to the pot once once the Twitch payout hits. It'll be Gloopy Goo, XK4T, ZX, Sticks147, Daniel, Swads, Ramicide, Willie William, Verseware but Live, Alos Fox Rebirth, Auditor Pizdaboy, Metal Teddy, Meta Teddy, gotcha. Paloma Kikita, FSH37, Driki, who is that? Usuarol, Speed Boost Boy, Blocks here, Ionized Angel, Supa Delito, and Mythzy _ That's a fuck ton. And yeah, once I get the next Twitch payout, I'll have the real number for like how much more that'll be. But like, I was willing to put in like what, 1,500. This will easily make it 2,000 and change. Have you broken the news to chat about our plans regarding Madness Day 2020? Well, go ahead. I haven't said a thing about Madness Day yet. Low-tier housing shouldn't be so expensive. Careful. Evidently, that's a hot take these days. Jesus fucking Christ. Krinkels, be my death. What's wrong with you guys? Ah, there you go. Pinned comment. Did you draw these hands? They look amazing. They're just regular hands I've always been using. I'm not particularly good at drawing hands, but I've drawn them a lot, so like you know, there's some kind of latent skill there that I've developed. Do you like the art style from the metal cards? Of course I do. I was there along the process of the construction of those arts. Yeah, it is a legitimately controversial take that people should be able to get a job that pays for housing and to afford housing. But that's a fucking rabbit hole, and I really don't feel like getting into it because I have no power over that. It just makes me mad. So I'll just make my little puppet shows and hope it doesn't affect me too closely. Questions will be catered and pre-chosen decided. We will not be taking questions from the Twitch chat during the 21st. This is important to know. I should ask my friend to 3D print finger puppets of the Madness characters so I could have the whole gang on my hands and they could fight. That's not a terrible idea. Wait, no, it's a terrible idea. My mind worked it through. I will not be doing that. Coward, yeah, you got my number, bro. I am a creature ruled by his fears. As Krinkels again when he's 80. I'm making it to fucking 80, dude. Why is Madness Day on September 22nd instead of February 19th, MMM release date? Because I didn't choose February 19th. When me and Tom were talking about it, we saw a gap in the calendar around September, so we chose that. Yeah, convenience kind of trumps everything, really. I like how Ebola jumped all over that answer. Maybe they're just entirely belly buttons. Maybe that fucking cross on their face is a belly button. Oh my god, I hate that. What the hell is your problem? thanks. I needed that. That was a good time. What's the name of this song? Upper right corner, my friend. It's a Rio Keto joint. What was that? Ruination in Red? Anti-belly button lobby. Okay, yeah. This chat has been fucking cursed. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I think this fight's gonna suck. I'm saying that because, like, it's gonna be very hard to tell what's going on, and not in a fun and exciting kind of way. I feel like I've accidentally made, like, the Madness equivalent of a shaky cam. We got Raiders. Oh shit! A party of 24. I missed that. I am so fucking sorry. I'm also sorry that I've cursed the chat with this topic of belly buttons. I'm not proud of myself. Like, in general. Belly button talk as 24 strangers enter the chat. Yeah. Maybe that's the sort of thing that cosmically provokes such a thing. Maybe we should just get weirder and weirder as the raids get larger and larger. Nah, I don't think that's gonna fly. Maybe 24 people joined because of the belly buttons. This is despicable. Despicable. I'm enjoying that. I don't know if I like that anymore. Yeah, he's not going to throw it at Hank. He's just going to shove it to the ground. Because I just got it in my head that's like they're just going to push each other back and forth. It's going to look kind of silly, you know? Just fucking throw it on the ground. Get to the fight, you know? Oh, pardon. I did really cool gore? When? I just said when. Yeah, I said it incredulously, like I don't believe you. I think most of the 24 people left, yeah. Yeah. No. Wait, we did have 120? I thought we were floating around like 60s, and now we're at 92. Wow. Even after all this stupid talk, like, people still hang around. I'm gonna take a nap. See ya, Krinkels and chat. Well, you enjoy. We'll see you later. I'm aware of what I've done. I'm not happy about myself. Dinner. That's what he gets for being delicious. Yeah, it's kind of weird the Crinkle hater just kind of vanished. I was kind of hoping they'd stick around. Maybe the shit got old. Maybe they stopped hating. That's unlikely. The CIA got them. Yeah. Those guys are scary, man. Oh shit, you're right. Ebola is Crinkle hater, I get it. We all got alts. How's it going, Angel? Just saying hi and getting back to work? Well, Godspeed and God bless. Grunt Ant Farm. That's wonderful. Ooh. Yeah, you could recommend a mod for MPN. Go for it. What is happening here today? Well, this guy with his head cut in half, he's getting shoved into this grunt who's going to throw him on the ground, and then this guy is going to take a swing at Hank right before this guy kills him, because hell yeah, he's going to kill him. I don't know how much of that I'm going to get done today, given that it's a Tuesday, and I don't want to work too late because I got to cook and be a human goddamn being. Okay, I like that. Except for I need to get his topside hand on that. Yeah, there it is. Give me that generic. Nevadian Nightmare. I like the name of that mod right away. Is it a scary game? Why don't grunts ever bite? Yeah, what, like with this? With this mess here? They'd be like, I'm gonna get you, and then he just like chomps down and like, no. That's why they don't ever bite, Ebola. It'd be ridiculous. Here's a link for it. I'm in the middle of something, Mr. Man. I will investigate it at another time. At another time. No, fuck that. Let's get some splay going on. Why is this in the playlist? Because it kicks ass. I just can't handle it all the time. Stream's favorite song. There was a song that had dog barking in it that you guys went nuts for, but Twitch, I changed my shit and it's gone forever. Don't know what happened. See you later, Johnny. Have a good nap. Did you see it? What, this? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, fucking hell. Need more caffeine. Move and defeat. Worst part of animating these little guys. I could just retcon feet. That'd be the move, but that's the sort of thing a smart guy would do. And you might have forgotten, it's me. Laptop at 3%. Well, you have yourself a good night, Faster Slowpoke. Thank you for dropping by. Mr. Man, for 2 months. I've been an agent for you for 2 months, apparently. Well, yeah. I hope it's been an enjoyable experience for you. Listening to me burp and ramble about stupid nonsense while I slowly keyframe this thing into existence. Over the course of months, this has been arduous. How is this entertaining? What are my thoughts on that? Does that mean where the umbilical cord came from? What are my thoughts on that? No. Empty head. I choose to have an empty head on this matter. Have fun. Have fun working that one out. Also, thank you for dropping by, Lee Buckets. Have fun in Minecraft. How's it going? You were pretty locked in last stream. Yeah, I gotta work on locking in this stream, huh? Oh, hell, you're behind? That's unacceptable. I gotta move you. Or... how are you behind? Fuck you. Who do you think you are? Okay, you... cram... down. I don't know why I do this to myself. Just make a new goddamn folder. Baton Man dies in this folder. Is it okay to say you look very handsome today? I mean, you can say whatever you want to, Avoid. Thanks for the bits. I'm not going to police your language. The steel drums is such a weird instrument in this song, but it works so well. I mean, everything about this song screams I shouldn't like it, but I love it. It's really weird. Mall background music. Yeah, this does feel like mall background music, just kind of like pushed with a little bit of effort. You know, not so corny, you know? I love steel drums. My aunt has one. I can't play it, but it's cool and satisfying to listen to anyways. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. fuck? See that shit? How'd I do that? I didn't move it, I just rotated it. Ew. I'm a little senile or something. It's all over for me. What the fuck is chat on about today? Dude, you're not out of line asking a question like that. Chat's been running up the walls all day. Or for the last hour and a half, rather. That was using a free transform when you meant to use scale transform moment. That doesn't make any sense, Orca Woman. You see how quickly these occur. At what point did I change? I think I'm just stupid. I think the fact that I can't even understand how that could be possible is big part of the reason why it happened and keeps happening. I need to study further. Or it's just gonna keep fucking happening. Because every press of the F6 demands that I move it at least. The rotation is optional, so what must have happened is I just rotated it and I didn't overcome the tiny amount of movement required to actually budget. It has a transform function. It's just that I see these little squares, these are the transforms. It rotates, its size, you get a little skewing in there, horizontal scaling. Literally what happened is I just forgot to move it for one frame. And it's been happening a lot. No, you're not senile. I am. Don't worry about it. Also, I think I just figured this out. Okay. So Hank is going to kill this guy with the stick. The stick, he's like, ooh, I'm going to get you, Hank. And Hank's like, yeah, I got an axe. It's over. And then after he resolves this man with his stupid little stick, this guy's going to barge right through and just bull rush Hank right into the wall and smash him through it, moving us into the next scene where they're outdoors on a balcony where maybe there's rain or some shit. Get real dramatic about it. I think that might be cool. We're not doing that today, and I don't know why I said that if we're not doing it today, because that just raises expectations for nothing. But I mean to say that I know how this is going to resolve. It's going to resolve as a fist fight on the balcony between Hank and a half-mag, and they're just going to punch each other until one of them dies. It's going to be fun. Maybe I could drop in extra agents if it gets boring. I don't know. But I think a month and a half I can get this done. Especially with what? We're doing 6 hours of animation a week. That's hardly anything. I need to move faster. Have a bottle. I don't want to animate bottles. The bottles never really seem good weapons to me. In fiction, it just seems like the lamest thing. Because I've seen a million sugar bottles smashed on some actor's head. I'm tired of it. It's not fun anymore. It's like the Wilhelm screen, except for it's not iconic. So I will be not doing that. I don't like bottles as weapons. Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't like that. don't need ideas. I don't need ideas, guys. Or rather, I am at present not in the mood to entertain ideas. How's it going, White Light? Thanks for the sub. White Light, White Wind. Two different people? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. White Light, how's it going? You are not who I thought you were, but thank you. I'm back. How's the process? Endless and boring. But I'm glad it's like, what, 79 people are here to watch? I appreciate you. Wait, that's all fucked up. My number says 79. I noticed the layering issue here. I'm gonna have to make sure that Hank dodges that clip issue, but we'll figure it out. NG11 subscribed to Prime for 2 months. We're working on episode 13. We will not be working on episode 13 for quite some time. This is just an experiment where I'm working 2D, 3D kind of stuff. And I'm also working on experiment 2. And after both of these cartoons are done, I'm going to get to work on 13. But that probably won't be until January next year. Two Mins takes a month if you're constantly animating, but I'm not constantly animating. It's like 6 hours a week, maybe 8 a week. Really not that many. I'm slacking here. I'm lazy. I'm sorry, guys. I have problems with focus. Well, I'm gonna go have a good day, peoples. Cola Artman, thank you for dropping by and well wishing. That's much appreciated. I like those little drive-by well wishes. It's very nice. Has anyone made a good madness fighting game, like Street Fighter or Tekken style? I haven't seen it. What do you think of Friday, the 1995 movie? It's good. Oh god, I forgot to take my Adderall today. Go for it. God gives his biggest tummy aches to his strongest warriors. This is absolutely true. I thought it would be cool to bring together two really big communities, Undertale and Madness. Okay, this is Undertale. This little dot is Madness. This isn't bringing it together. We'd be absorbed and destroyed. But making a big fan game and fan comic would be fucking sick. Madness. Hey, Krinkels, you're awesome. That's all I wanted to say. Well, thank you, Zesty Does Stuff. Thank you for dropping by and well wishing. I appreciate that. Is that a fresh haircut? I just buzzed the sides of my head with my little clippers. Yes, it's a haircut. I don't know if it's fresh, though. Meatball is kind of a chopsy broad, isn't she? Real mouthy dame, just all the time. For real? Okay, dude, you need to move way faster than that. It's kind of lame choreography, but let's go. I feel like it gets slower every time I look at it. Who would win, Meatball or Hank? Meatball, of course. I like that. Corn guy is asking if corn is canon in Madness. What a question. What an asker. What a package of question and questioner. I've been truly blessed on this day. Thanks for dropping by, 2456. Meatball versus Hank animation win. I don't want to animate that. That's up to you guys. I ain't doing it. What if that one guy agreed to turn down his music? I am not sure what you're talking about. I feel like you're talking about something that, I feel like I'm injecting myself in someone else's conversation. I apologize. You ain't late. You ain't late, Batsy. Thank you for dropping by, of course. We're having a lot of fun here. There they are. Did you add the ambient track to the playlist yet? Maybe? I have a memory of doing that, but I also have this horrible habit of remembering I did something and it turns out I did it wrong or something like that. So, let's look. Where are you? Fine, don't do that. That's an NG. Ambient2.mp3? Was that the one? Should be named Permea. I probably renamed it because you didn't put your name on it. I remember that. In fact, if it was just Permea.mp3, I most likely said I'll rename it later because it's important that your name is on the file so that people know who it is when it appears in the upper right corner. Search. Nah, I do not have it. Is Ambient 2 the one? Yeah, let's find out. Does this sound familiar? Oh shit, Amethyst EK98. Thank you very much. 8-month subscriber. 8 fucking months. Oh, that's the unfinished one. Yeah. Well, we can attend to it another time. And, yeah. Chances are I probably saw it and it wasn't named right, so I was like, I'll deal with it later. And then I didn't, so I apologize for that. I really do appreciate you going through the effort of letting me use your music, of course. I'm just prissy and horrible, I get it. I feel like that was a bit of weak choreography, so I'm gonna really have to sell this kill here. When we get to it. Oh. I don't like that. It's such a weak little exchange. Ugh. Bap, bap. Yeah, it's weak. So I figure Hank is gonna stick this axe into this guy's belly, give him the terminal belly ache, and then Hammer Boy's gonna just like lower the hammer like a ram and run him out the wall. Which means we're gonna need to start a new FLA file such that these guys can come bursting into the scene. I can make a scene in Blender to like act as a placeholder for it. And yeah, when we come to it, it's going to be a lot of fun animating that out. But I desperately need some food and caffeine in me, or a nap. I can't tell. So thank you guys very much for dropping by and watching me hack away at this ridiculous project. I definitely appreciate the fact that you thought this was all worth like what 5,000 bits and a shitload of subs, dude. You guys are unreal. Thank you very much. All that said, I think I'm out of here now. I'm not even gonna look for a raid. I need to eat. I need to eat, guys. Take it easy.